Henry Ford's son is the one who was interested in aircraft. He showed his father an early plane, and he was like, well, that's kind of a fancy future kind of thing, and he wasn't really interested. But he let him build an aircraft factory. That's what he wanted to do. And it didn't come into use until World War II. It's called Willow Run. And they had a lot of problems getting it going. In the papers, they would say, will it run? But when they got it up to speed, it was producing a bomber an hour. I don't know how long they kept up that pace. And Henry Ford had to cooperate. Well, he cooperated with Chrysler, because Chrysler was building tanks, but their engines weren't good enough, so they asked Henry for his blueprint for his engines. That was a tough one, because they needed his engines for their tanks. He cooperated. He also showed Kaiser in the shipyards gave him a full tour of his plant. He showed him how the mass production worked in the teams, and so they could get ships up to speed. At one time, the U.S. was producing 900,000 tons of aluminum alloy. And Japan was producing, less than a third of that. And each of our bombers used less aluminum than one of theirs did. It's the way the design worked back then, before the Japanese became the Japanese designers that we know today. Although they did have jets, but we didn't. They would have used them if we had invaded to protect the homeland. But their planes, their Zero planes, they actually had superior planes, but they required so much handcrafting and individual attention to build them that they couldn't bring them to mass production. And so that was a problem of theirs. We might have been able to build better planes, but mass production was the strategy that we used. And maintenance and all aspects of running the planes had to be minimal, or as minimal as possible.